Guys, it's Finn, or FinnerStuff1908, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video on the Duel Devastators that came out in October. A bit late, I know, but I don't care, it's Christmas, hey. I got them for Christmas, so I just thought, hey, best unbox them. I'll go into that more in a minute, but first I just want to say I'm really excited for the new format that's coming out in April next year. The Master All 5, everyone's calling it. Really excited for that when it comes out. A lot more fun for the game, while keeping it balanced and fair. Second, the new Duel deck coming out too. I'm gonna be picking up some of those. Fusions are my favourite kind of card type, and so yeah, let's just get straight into the video then. So now we're going to be doing the Duel Devastator unboxings. This is my new Duel mat that I got for Christmas. It is lovely. I think it's really nice. It's in loving memory of Thunder Dragons, because I don't think they're going to be as competitive when Colossus goes to 1 next list. Most likely, it probably will. I mean, there's a lot of play around Colossus. If it doesn't, I'll be very surprised, but happy. Don't get me wrong, because it's my main deck right now. Regardless, let's get into the deck unboxing. Christmas Day, I had already opened one box because I was just excited to see what was inside. I know it was inside already. I just wanted to see what field centers I got, so I'll show you now what field centers I got when it releases. So yeah, this is the field centers I got. Well, actually no. Let's get all of them out first. Just get all of them out. Actually no, I'll just show you the field centers I got. So I got Pegasus. I got Pegasus, my Yugi, and Ash Blossom, which I think is really cool. Ash Blossom being generic trap, and Yugi being the main character, and the side characters of Pegasus and Mai. Anyway, we'll go over the deck boxing right now. Through the first box now, let's get it straight open. I really like the artwork on the outside, how it's got all the hand traps around the edges. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, let's open the sucker up and see what we get, see what field centers we get. Okay, so we know we get those, I'll go over those in a minute. Field centers, a bit tricky to get out. Let's put that aside for now. I had to put that over here. Oh, we got Spooky Dogwood. We got Spooky Dogwood, Ghost Ogre and Winter Cherries. We got the new one, the other Blossom. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look at it in a minute. And also another Pegasus. So we add that to collection. So yeah, all around pretty okay card to get for our box 2. Okay, let's go straight into it's here somewhere. Oh, where is it this time? Huh, I've lost the area where you open it. Okay, so I've been looking for ages and I can't see a single area where the area is, so I'm just gonna try and open it now via the actual normal way of its wrapping. So see when that's opened. Okay, so I finally got it open after all this time. Jesus Christ, it took me forever to get this open. So yeah, let's go over the cards. First card is Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Great hand trap, not the best in the game, but all round, really good hand trap, very good recommendation to play in a lot of decks. So yeah, great card. So next one, yeah. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, very good. It was very good back in the day. Not seen as more now. It was played in Trickstar side deck, but yeah. Anyway, next card. Ash Blossom and Joy Springs. I really like Ash Blossom. Most generic hand trap. You can play in almost any deck, bar like the odd exception of a few, like Dracos for instance. Potential siding. They're all really good. These next 3 cards, I'm not so sure on their effects. So yeah, Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. When a card effect is activated, which that includes any of these effects, quick effect, you can discard this card and negate the activation if you negate the activation. And the requirements of it are add a card from deck from graveyard to hand, graveyard, to the hand, deck, or extra deck, special into monster. Okay, sorry about that. My GoPro that I'm recording this off just died because I completely forgot to charge it. So that's fun. So I'm going to charge it on the go. So hopefully we can just continue this correctly. Anyway, yeah, Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Basically, if it does anything, it just basically stops stuff from leaving the graveyard. All in all, not bad, but it's alright. I haven't seen a lot of people play it, if that really means anything to anyone. Next, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. I generally don't know what this does. During your player's turn, except the end phase, quick effect, you can discard this card and apply this effect. You can use the effect of Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood once per turn. Each time your opponent special an effect monster during the main phase or battle phase, you gain life points equal to that monster's attack. If you do not gain life points by the effect, your life points are halved during the end phase. It's alright. It just requires your opponent to special summon effect monsters. Which is it's pretty meta. I like that's what happened. I mean, a lot of people are special summoning monsters in this format. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. If you see a red flashing light, it's my GoPro charging. So please just try and disregard it. Next is Red Blossom from Underroot. What the shit is this? If this card's in your hand, you target one small trap in each graveyard, banish them, and if you do, special summon this card. You contribute this card and target one fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link monster in either graveyard. Banish that target, and if you do, special summon one monster from your graveyard with a monster card type. With a different monster card type. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. That is bizarre. I don't really see it playing in decks, but if I see it, then I'll make a video on it. Maybe, probably not. Anyway, Alloy of Justice Catastrophe. Okay, I can't say that. At the start of damage step, if this card battles a face-up non-dark monster, destroy that monster. It's alright, but here's the thing: a lot of the meta right now is dark. Thunder Dragons. Dark. Sorry, not dark. What do you call it? Colossus is dark. Dingarisu's dark, and they can all protect themselves. So honestly, this is kind of pretty shit right now. To be honest, not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. Never heard of it. Same with a lot of synchros. I don't really play synchros. You can discard anyway. Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. You can discard any number of cards. You can discard any number of cards to graveyard, then target the same number of cards your opponent controls. Return those cards to the hand. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. It's not bad. It's just not good. I can see its uses, but it requires a lot of setup, and that's something I just think it's not very consistent. Next, we have Metaphys Horus. I've heard of Metaphys, but not this. If this card is synchro summoned, you can activate the appropriate effects depending on the non-tuner monster uses synchro material. Normal monster, this face-up card is unaffected by other card effects. This turn, that's alright. It's not great. It's alright. Effect monster. You target one other face-up monster in the field, negate that target's effects. Like I said, alright, but not great. Pendulum monster. Your opponent chooses one monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack this turn. That's better because it can be used as like link material or something like that. Anyway, Black Rose Dragons next. When this card is synchro summoned, you can destroy your cards in the field. Once per turn, you can banish one plant monster from your graveyard. Target one defense mission monster your opponent controls. Change that target to face up attack position, and if you do, its attack comes 0 to the end of this turn. It's alright. It's a really good destruction on board effect. I think this had a lot of. This was really light back in the day. I mean, I didn't join Yu-Gi-Oh since maybe 2.5 years ago. But I've heard it's a really good card. So yeah. Black Rose Dragon. Next, Clearing Fast Dragon. I am not reading that, and I can't be asked. If you want to know what it is, search it up. But yeah, honestly, card art is very nice. All the card art in all this card art is really nice in all these cards, and they're all ultra rare, which makes them really nice. Stardust Spark Dragon. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target one face-up card you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. It's alright. It's a 2/5 beat stick, level 8, and it's really easy to get out. One tuner, one non-tuner, and it can protect one face-up card you control. So that's not bad. Next is Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. I don't want to read the Red Dragon Archfiend because I've heard of him and read him a lot, so I'm not going to read it. But the artwork is really nice. If you want to read it, just search it up. It's not hard to search it up. If you're on this video, you're clearly on Wi-Fi, so yeah. Next, Trishula, Dragon of Ice Barrier. This is really nice. I've seen it played in a lot of decks, and it's really nice. But it's level 9, so it can be used for calamities if people play True King Dinos. When this card is secret summoned, you can banish up to one. You can banish up to one card from your opponent's hand, field, or graveyard, which is really cool because basically banish one card from hand, banish one card from field, banish one card from graveyard. It's really nice, except for against Thunder Dragon players, technically, depending on the card they banished. But it's each card, so it can be like you can banish a Colossus, for instance, or if it's like a Kagari on field, you can banish the Kagari, and that's gone for Sky Strikers. If it's a Dinkarisu, I mean, it can't protect itself because it's a banishment. So Trish is very nice. Next, Vermilion, the last synchron is Vermilion, a Dragon Mech. If I've mispronounced that, don't hurt me. A 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner machine synchro effect. Once per turn, you can banish 1 tuner monster from your hand, graveyard, face up, field, and then or face up on the field, and then target one card on the field, destroy it. If this synchro summon card is destroyed by battle, destroyed by card effect and sent to graveyard, you can target one of the banish tuners, add it to your hand. So it's alright card. It's a generic. Oh no, it's level 8. Never mind. But yeah, it looks alright. So yeah. Plus the artwork is very nice, regardless of being ultra rare. Next is Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller. The first effect is not very used often, but it's the second effect that was really good. Once per turn, quick effect, you attach one material from this card. Your opponent cannot activate any card effects in their graveyard this turn. That is really good because graveyard is a really heavy right now. We're in a very heavy graveyard format. Next, number 101, Silent Honor Arc. Very nice card work. 2 level 4 monsters. Detach 2 materials from this card, and then special summon 1. And target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls in face attack position. Attach it to this card as material. You can use the effect of this once per turn. If this card is face up on the field, would be destroyed by battle card effect, you can attach 1 material from this card instead. It's alright card. It's I've never used it before, but it's alright card. Next, Castel, the Sky Blaster Musketeer. This is I've heard a lot of people play this card. I don't play it myself personally, but all around it looks pretty cool. Especially looks nice in ultra rare, especially in the light. Basically, attach 1 material from this card, target 1 face up monster on the field, change the face down to defense position. That's pretty good. You can attach 2 materials from this card, target 1 other face up card on the field, shuffle it into deck. So yeah, you can get a lot of cards off the field. It's really good for removing the non-destruction effect cards. Finally, last XYZ, really cool XYZ, pretty much an MST, is Tornado Dragon. Once per turn, to quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, target 1 spell trap on the field, destroy it. It's really good for getting rid of that one-off back row or something like that. And yeah, all round a nice card. Now we get onto links. So we have Underclock Taker. I have 3 of these in my binder, and they are staying there because it's funny. Once per turn, target 1 face up position. 1 face up monster this card points to, and 1 face up monster your opponent controls. The opponent's target loses attack equal to attack of the targeted monster until the end phase. It's really cool. This was used in ABCs. Well, I used it in ABCs anyway. So yeah, very fun card to play. Anyway, next, Lanforin. I'm not pronouncing that. It's basically just a generic Linkatsu. It's very nice, very cool. I was thinking about playing it in Shadows, but then Master War 5 was pronounced, and I was just like, nah, I'm not playing the Links anymore. Screw Links. Next, Gaia, the Lightning Shadow, generic Link 3. However, it points down, left, and right, so it's not down 3 like the Light Swarm card, for instance. Anyway, next is Deco Talker, the most generic, not most played, but the most generic Link of them all. One of the first ones to be shown, I think. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. Anyway, yeah, next, Deco Talker Extended. Oh, what did I talk about? No, I don't have to. Sorry, Deco Talker, basically, it can negate something if something it points to is targeted. By attributing something it's targeted. and it gains 500 attack for each thing it points to. So if there's a monster in each zone, so like here, here, and here, for instance. Very good. Next, the Eco-Token Extended. Same thing, except during the battle phase, if a monster this card points to is destroyed a battle or sent to a graveyard, this card can bring a second attack during each battle phase. So it's very cool. So let's say something's here and you destroy it, it can make another attack, like directly maybe. Next, Topological Bomber Dragon. I'm pretty sure this is banned, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm not going to talk about what it does because I can't be asked. I'm sorry, this video is going to get long enough as it is, and editing's a bitch. But yeah, Topological Bomber Dragon, everyone. I'm only going to talk about the cards I either know roughly about or I'm interested in. For instance, Saryuja School Dread. Very nice card. 2 monsters with different names. So it's a link 4 with it requires 2 monsters. Therefore, it's very good. If a monster is normal, basically, this card gains effects on the amount of cards used for link summon. So if it's used 2 cards, this is its effect. If monster is normal summoned or special summoned to a zone this card points to, that monster gains 300 attack and defense. That's if you choose 2 materials. 3 materials. Once per turn during your main phase, you can special summon one monster from your hand. So it's a free special summon, so it's very nice. And then finally, 4. When this card's link summoned, you can draw 4 cards and place 3 cards from the bottom of your deck to the bottom of your deck in any order. Or so it can be a potential +1, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, potential +1 on that. So yeah, all around pretty nice. Next, another hand trap, DD Crow. Discard it, target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. That's pretty much all it does. It was used. I don't know when it was used, but I have some, and people still want them. So yeah, graveyard format. Next, Effect Vader. Pretty much infinite permanence, but you know, cheaper. So so yeah, very nice hand trap. Just negates on your opponent's turn. So it's very nice card to use. Next, Gate Blocker. Negate the effects of your opponent's field spells. Your opponent cannot place counters on cards on the field. Your opponent cannot target other monsters you control with card effects. All around, nice level 4 monster. It's only got 100 attack and 2000 defense. So yeah, I don't know how you play with that, but all around, nice card. Next, Denko Sekka. This was to be played in Thunders. It was very nice card. It looks. I mean, I'd recommend. I want to play this, but I haven't been asked yet. So yeah, while you control no set spells, traps, neither player can set spell and traps nor activate spell and traps. That's yeah. It's very weird card. It was played in the Danger Thunder Dragons because they didn't play any spell and traps except Denko Sekka. Anyway, next. Inspector Border, lovely card. I'm joking. Very hated card, but I use it in my stun deck. I like it. I don't mind it. Inspector Border is very nice. Basically, your opponent can activate monster effects. Sorry, your opponent can only activate monster effects up to a number of card types on the field, aka Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, Pendulum, and Link. If they have none on the field, they can't activate monster effects, and for each different one they have on the field, they can activate 1. So let's say I had a fusion. If let's say I had 3 fusions on the field, I can only activate 1 monster effect. But if I had a fusion, link, and XYZ, I can activate 3 because they're all different. Next, Spell Canceller. Spell cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated and negate all spell effects on the field. It's pretty much all it does. Level 5 though, so it doesn't really seem very good. I mean, it just seems like something you'd use in Cyber Dragons. Artifact Lancia, however, very nice level 5 monster. It was used in it was used in a lot of side decks to counter Thunder Dragons and Orcust. Basically, tribute from hand, neither player can banish for the rest of the turn, so it's very nice. We can tribute from the field also, but you never have it in the field, you always have it in your hand. Next, Vandy's Fiend. Well done, French player, I think it was, who played this stun deck and won. Yeah, basically, no special summons. And it can't be special summoned itself. Majesty's Fiend, no activated monster effects, and cannot be special summoned. And finally, in second to last, really nice Dynamax of Brankotops, especially in Ultra Rare. I don't mind Ultra Rare. It's not the best rarity in my opinion, but I really like it. Especially how it's really nice. It's a really nice generic side deck to have. So yeah, Next, final monster is Gamma Seal. I've never owned a Gamma Seal, so I can't really comment on it. I just know it's the best kaiju because of the fact that it's the lowest attack monster, it's the lowest attack kaiju, and yeah, it's really easy to get over if you're tributing one monster from that field. Next, Mind Control. Beautiful card, because it's just link material. Target one monster your opponent controls until the end phase. You can take control of that target, but it cannot declare. Attack will be tributed. So basically, link it off, or you know, oh no, I don't think. No, I can't do polymerizations send to graveyard. Yeah, I think they do. I don't think they tribute. I don't know. Anyway, Wave Motion Cannon. I saw the OTK with this card. And it looked alright. I tried it. Didn't work so well. All in all, very nice card. Very nice art. This is probably my favourite card to be in here. Super Polymerization, because of the new Shadows that's coming out. I'm very excited to see how that comes out. So yeah, Super Polymerization. Basically, it's a carbon card, fused from both sides of the field. So and they can't. Your opponent cannot respond to it. So very nice. Book of Eclipse. What the shit is this? It's a quick play. Change all face-up monsters on the field to face down the defense position. During the end phase of his turn, change as many face-down defensive monsters your opponent controls as possible to face-up defense position. Then your opponent draws cards equal to the number of monsters chained by this effect. That could be good, but it's very situational. Silent Graveyard. Discard one card. Effects to activate in the graveyard this turn are negated. That could be very nice, but it doesn't really sound. It feels like people can like kind of respond to this. This could only be great against, I guess, maybe Orcust or Salads, Samurai Rates. Because the second someone drops, because in Fun Dragons, if someone drops a dimensional shift on that, they can kind of get away with it. Even Sky Strikers can probably counter this. So yeah, it's not a bad card, but I've never seen it been played. Next, Cosmic Cyclone, beautiful card. It straight up banishes a spell trap on the field. So let's say that there's that one-off. They can no longer play that one-off. Call by the Grave. I'm so happy that they got this reprinted because I've never owned anything other than a common Call by the Grave. And I really like Call by the Grave because they're used in many decks. Next. Well, that was the end of the spells. Next is Different Dimension Ground, the shit this does. This turn, any monster sent to graveyard is banished instead. That is alright depending on with situations, but I wouldn't play it. Typhoon. Target one face-up spawn trap on the field. Destroy it. If your opponent controls 2 or more spawn traps and you control no spawn traps, you can activate this card from your hand. So it's alright. It's not bad. Next, Forbidden Apocryph. No, I'm not going to pronounce that. Declare one monster card type, Fusion, Synchro, or Electricity, so that does not count Ritual, Pendulum, or Link. If 2 or more monsters of the declared type are on the field, make each player send all monsters out of that type from the field to graveyard. So it's alright. No, it's not actually. No, I'm saying it's alright. This card, however, seems to be alright coming back now. Dimensional Barrier. Declare one card type, Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Pendulum. Not Link, sadly, but that doesn't really matter for now. For the rest of the turn, neither players can special summon monsters of the declared type or negate the effects of all monsters of that type that are on the field. So yeah, I'd say it's really good. It's because of the new format, how everyone's going to be using a lot more Synchros, Pendulums, and myself, Fusions. Not Pendulums, sorry, Synchros, XYZs, and Fusions, because it's a lot more playable now. But so yeah. However, next, Lost Wind. Lost Wind, beautiful card. Target one face-up special monster on the field. Negate its effects and half its attack. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck whilst casting in your graveyard, set the card back into the field and banish it when it leaves. So basically, you can activate it twice, and it's really good. And you play 3 of them. It's really nice. Next, Heavy Storm Duster. Target 2 spell traps on the field. Destroy them. You cannot deduct your battle phase turn to activate this card. Basically, using your opponent's turn, problem solved. Negate all other trap effects on the field. Don't play traps, play Royal Decree. Depending on, or side at least. Anti-spell Fragrance. Both players must set spell cards before activating them, and cannot activate them until the end of the next turn after setting them. Sorry, until next turn after they were set. After the turn after they're set. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Yes, so it's alright card, very good in quite a few decks, especially Stun. It's very nice in there. And one of my favourite cards. There can be only one. It's a very nice staple, and it can be used in many decks. Right now I'm building True Dracos, don't at me. And it's a very nice card for control. You can control one type. Each player can control one type, and if they control more, they have to send the rest to the graveyard. All but one, sorry. So yeah, I think it's really cool. Next, White Hat. I recently got a playset of these, and they look really nice. But now I have another playset of them. So yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, all in all, very nice card. When trap is activated, you get your activation and shuffle it into deck. So it's like a better, in my opinion, it's a better red reboot. That's very foreshadowing. Next, Solemn Strike. Beautiful that it got released in this, because I needed a playset of Solemn Strike, and the Solemn Strikes are really cool. When a monster would be special summoned or a monster effect is activated, pay 15 life points. They get the summon of activation, and if you destroy that card. And then finally, here's where the foreshadowing came in with the White Hat. Red Reboot. I don't really like Red Reboot. I never had a good situation with it. If you've had a good situation with Red Reboot, please let me know, because I am not a fan of this trap. So yeah. Anyway, that was the that's what comes in the Duel Dev. Let's get my final one out and see what the other field centers were. Without further ado, let's get into the next box. Okay, just opening it now. I should have really had this ready. Yay!
Yeah!
I am sad. Anyway, we're looking at the next field centers, because we all know what's going to be in there. Same thing each time, which is really good and really consistent for anyone who wants to play a set of anything of generic staples. So now I'm just going to open this. Last time we got these field centers from the first box, second box. So if I can get maybe Kyber and Kyber, Winter Cherries, and the other one, the Haunted Mansion, that would be really cool. If I can't, no bother, it's fine. But anyway, first is Pegasus. I have 3 Pegasus, that's going straight away. Joey is not a bad card. Joey is an okay field center. Next, Yugi again, and finally, Ghost Reaper. Okay, cool. That's 4 out of 6 of the hand traps, so it's not all bad. Anyway, right. I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys have enjoyed me rambling on about Duel Devastator stuff, even though you probably know about it already. I just wanted my experience to show you about what I got out of it and stuff like that. So yeah, this was probably a lazy video, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.